Ready to go now. Here's Francisco Lindor. Breaking ball inside. And we are underway. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
Vientos whips it to first. Lindor retired. Here's Juan Soto. Foul ball there. And the slider just misses. So now 1-2.
Clearly, this is about a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Here's Jose Ramirez.
Your eyes don't hurt anymore?
And it's fouled away. Ramirez in his 11th season, hitting 3rd in the lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. The changeup missing, and the count even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 outs. And that's outside, and it's 2-2. In the dirt, Piazza gets it to first, and Ramirez is set down, and it's a 1-2. Back here at PNC Park, and now the right fielder, Juan Soto. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Shit out of here.
That one back there. Out of here. He nails one out to right. And they jump out front. It's 1-0. Next to hit, Ken Griffey Jr. Just missed.
You always have to worry about the fastball when facing DeGrom, Boog. I mean, it's an electric pitch for him, and he's usually pumping it in at about 100 miles per hour, which makes him one of the hardest throwing pitchers in the league.
On the ground, right side. Marte throws to first in time. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. Yoan Moncada now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-2.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 down, bases empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Mike Piazza. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. He's got it. And that is out number 3. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the catcher, Jason Varitek. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
0-1.
On the corner for a strike. And it's 0-2.
That's inside.
Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ground ball right side. Swings to first. 1 out in second. Here comes Bryce Harper.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Bryce swings and drives one deep to right. That's well hit. Pulls it in on the warning track. Anthony Santander at the plate. Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1's the count. Nope. That's inside.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. That is strike two. Two outs, base is empty. And down on strike. Back here in Pittsburgh, here's Kyle Tucker. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. 0-1.
0-1.
Fouls went off out of play, back to our left.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Had him way out front of the slur.
7, 8.
Francisco Lindor at the plate and takes high there.
12, 13, 14, 16, 17,
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
That one down the line, and that's just foul.
Here's a little. Up front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Strike three, and that's two in a row. Tony Clark now at the plate. Here's a high fly ball out to center. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. On to the third inning. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Cole back to work. And he hits a ground ball right side. And he takes it himself for the out. Jason Dominguez, the next to hit. And he's currently the team leader in batting average, Chris. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. That one outside, and it's 2-1. Hammer, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. So up next, Bernie Williams. That's in there. 4-1.
It's never a fun experience for a pitcher going against Williams. He can swing it from both sides of the plate and make you look silly doing it. There's no easy way of attacking it.
Nails it, and there's 2 away. So the batting order turns over. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. 0 for 1 so far. He was late there, strike 1.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Dominguez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Squeezes it, and that is that. As we go to the last of the third, Brian Reynolds here. Late with the swing there.
0-1.
That one in triple digits.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Dominguez towards the line. Oh, and he whips on it. Ripped on the ground a second. Marte throws to first in time, and they take care of Reynolds for the out. Here's the third baseman, Mark Vientos.
Are you watching this stuff? What?
Oh yeah, Gina George's shit.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the right fielder, Juan Soto. Tap foul at the plate. Two down, nobody on.
No, I adamantly do not want to do that.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
That's me right there.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Yeah, when we run together.
New inning getting started. Now the number 2 hitter, Juan Soto.
Knuckles, stop it.
Why'd you sleep down here, bud?
And a foul ball.
Knuckles,
What are you
stop.
watching? What are you watching?
Strike 2.
Oh, 2 is the count.
And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout. Now it's Jose Ramirez. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. One down, base is empty. And a ground ball to first. Clark steps on the bag, and that quickly 2 away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jason Varitek.
Who's hungry?
Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. Swings and misses. 0-2.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then
That's and welcome back to the ballpark. And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Mom, I will keep you posted, okay? Sorry, it's been a difficult few days. I love you. I'll talk to you later.
On to first, got him. One away on the strikeout. And now Yohan Moncada.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that jump.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Cut on and missed. Good change up right there. And it's 0-2.
Of course I am. But if Georgia gets convicted,
Varitek gathers, throws to first, out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. Now the catcher up to hit, Mike Piazza. In the air, right field. Fair ball. So digging in, Kyle Tucker. Soto gets under it. He makes the grab, and that is the 3rd out. We go to the top of the 5th, and now the first baseman, Bryce Harper. And that skips into dirt.
You know, this group of hitters just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Right side, but it kicks foul.
Summer 8. Summer 8.
Don't particularly want. Yeah, we're going. We're all going. The world is out there and it's not going away. We have nothing to hide. This has been a mistake. Mom is in.
And a base hit right there. And a good start to the inning.
Man, those are the types types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. 110 miles per hour, and man, that exit velocity, not every hitter's capable of getting that kind of jump off the bat, no matter how hard they swing.
And that misses. And that's ball one. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
The 2 strikes may see some movement over there at first base.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Marte swings through it for strike one.
0-1's the count.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on his next pitch.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Tying run is at first. And we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss. Adam out front with a strikeout. Here's the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a foul ball. Just missed.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's off the inside corner. And a count 2-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikes. Back here at PNC Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. At the plate, Francisco Lindor. On the ground right side, and it goes just foul. Lindor swings through that one.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. So up next, Tony Clark. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-1.
What if everyone stares at me? I'm explaining. Can you
Fought off foul.
Say what you want. I don't care. But I do care. Yeah. But you don't let them see it.
Cuts and misses, it's a strikeout. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ryan Reynolds.
That's all you gotta do, okay? You can get through anything in life.
And that one fouled off.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side. And we're back. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Bernie Williams. Cole back to work. That one to first. He takes it on his own. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Francisco Lindor. And there's a foul ball.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
And a swing and a miss. With number 9 for him in this game. 9. And first offering is fouled off. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
I decided that I can't constantly worry about it or I'll die.
That's off the mark. 1-2 to count.
Right? But how's Paul doing?
And a good eye there.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
That one drilled left field, and that's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
He was all over that one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Swung on, belted. That's back.
Don't want to ask me.
And that one's gone. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-1. 2 outs, nobody on. And here is Jaysdad20.
We just have this one friend, this boy.
And a swing and a miss there.
0-1.
Running, playing, getting into one stuff.
Strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to put the barrel to it.
See ya.
Just
Back here in Pittsburgh, well, we go bottom 6. Now the third baseman, Mark Vientos.
if somebody had ended his suffering, I wouldn't have judged them. Certain things.
Center
I
field.
just don't think are any of my business.
And out number 1 on the grab. Juan Soto digs in now. He's already homered in this game. And that one fouled off. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
That one in the dirt. And the count 1-2. 1 out, bases empty. Got him. And that K brings him into double digits for the game. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
That's a little bit low.
Yes, exactly. Thank you. Jimmy gets it. I want you guys to come with me.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. 2-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th.
You don't do anything after school. Ask Nora. Where is
And
Nora?
that one is lifted in the air. Williams moving under this one. He's there. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out.
Realize that was today.
Her mom's friends with.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Bryce Harper.
She didn't kill anyone. She would never do that ever. Yeah, we know that. Press is just a bitch.
Just kidding. Okay, guys. Relax.
And he blows that one by him at 100. Gossage, a righty that throws with power. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slurve, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. That misses the zone, and that's ball 2. In the air, left field, down the line, and it drops in. Around first, heading for 2. And it gets by him. And he's going to get to second with nobody out. And the batter now, Anthony Santander. In there, and it's 0-1. Ball 1. Gossage. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. A little out front there as he swings through it.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode, coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Going to count 1-2. That one missed.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count off at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Definitely not a partay for Ketel Marte. Dominguez, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Cut on and missed at 101. And the count is 0-2. Got it. And he's back here at PNC Park, bottom of the inning. Here is Yohan Moncada. Just off the inside edge.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now, this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there. I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
council met last night. A couple things for reports. The bike path now has poison ivy in it.
And that's in the dirt.
The council member proposing the development firm. He proposed a motion to allow big businesses inside Wellsburg. He's using your absence as an opportunity to
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. It is 11th strikeout in this one, really racking up the whips. Here's the catcher to hit, Mike Piazza. 1-1 on the gun, swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. Got him looking. And he's up to 12 strikeouts on the day. So 2 down now. And here is Kyle Tucker. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
A statement? Yeah, this is my life.
Swings and misses. It's a...
I'm coming.
We're at the top of the 8th, and now the center fielder, Bernie Williams.
Get out! That's the statement.
That missed by a lot. And that's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
2 strikes.
That one hammered center field. Griffey drop step, ranges back into the bushes and gone. All muscle to center field. It's 3-1. Francisco Lindor getting ready to hit. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1.
2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off. Got him swinging. Stepping in, Juan Soto. 1 for 3. That one fouled off. Just missed. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. Bounced up the middle. Lindor tosses to first. They get the out on Soto. And now, Jose Ramirez. He's already homered here in this one.
Do you think you guys are going to get back together?
First pitch, and he just misses.
No, it's pretty easy.
Mommy, I want to try this.
High fly ball out into left center field. Reynolds. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. And we're back, bottom of the 8th. Now it's the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Well, these guys definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Clark, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
1-1.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and he adds another strikeout to the pile. 14 now.
What are you doing? What?
Reynolds in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Why would you do that? We were friends. Not friends.
Swing and a miss.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
That's down and in.
2 strikes.
I didn't do it. But if someone did, wouldn't it have been a kindness?
That one the other way. Lindor slings it across. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Back here in Pittsburgh.
Right to do that. To rob him of his dignity his last minutes? You deserve to be locked up.
Eric Gagne comes on now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Hit in the air, center field. Junior makes the grab, 1 down. Here's Bryce Harper at the plate now. Growing up, he experienced the moment straight out of the sandlot. Harper was getting ready to play for Team USA, but he didn't have a bat, so he borrowed one from his dad.
Okay.
The bat was autographed by Pete Rose. His dad wiped the autograph clean and told Bryce to use it. I'm not sure how many dads would have done that. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Anthony Santander will hit next. 0 for 3 in this one. Gets him to chase after that one.
It's been a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
And a swing and a miss. And good work there as he gets a 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Mark Vientos. DeGrom back to work. Swing and a foul out of play.
Patty salad. Oh, he's so good as Patty. I know.
Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
2 strikes.
I cannot do that.
And a swing and a miss. And he runs the strikeout total to 15 on the day. And first offering is fouled off.
I'm definitely serious. 3, 2, 1.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second.
No. No spot.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got it.
I was sitting in the kitchen. Cynthia had just gone upstairs, and then I heard choking. I go into Tom's room.
Feel good about that. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to follow. So many positives that led to that knock.
Everything's just beeping, and he's just still.
With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. Swing and a miss, and the count 1-1. And fouled off.
It's about
Tying run at the plate.
That's what I just did.
In the dirt, blocked. And an excellent job keeping it right there. The tying run at the plate. And ball 4 to a board.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. You make the team earn their way up.
Moncada swings through it for strike 1. Line drive, knocks a base hit. Coming around third is Soto. Tag, and he's out at the plate. Big spot here.
Learn our strategy here, okay? Because we don't know what they have. I want to make
Bottom of the ninth, down to their final out, and now the catcher comes up to him. Mike Piazza, and the first pitch misses for ball 1. In the dirt, but kept close, but no advance from the runners. Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the ninth. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
Yeah, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
pitcher's duel in this one, you get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game. And for these pitchers, it really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun one to watch.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Cynthia stopped by today.
She left him.
Why? You're not supposed to talk to her, you know that, right?
She posted a bunch of stuff and makeup and things like that. She gets a good little amount of likes, but
She wasn't here.
just walked in her. So she went on TikTok and started up talking about her husband, like calling cheated when she left.
Dad, Zon, what are you doing here?
I thought I'd swing by and take you home. Your second class.
Oh, I have a car. Well, I mean, like this week. Did you bedazzle it?
I'm really glad you called.
Hey, we've got plenty of food if you want to stick around.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll stay.
Your apartment's not gonna fit all her stuff.
You don't have that much stuff.
You don't have that much fun. Hey, what do the ladies think when they see this?
Even while they're on top. You never left. Any lazy night.
Hi, can you find us? Hi.
Sandwiched between Mazeroski Way and the Roberto Clemente Bridge. Welcome to PNC Park. Diamond Dynasty Baseball on tap tonight. It's Columbus going up against Los Angeles.
Am I good?
And now the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
Poem is the way we rhyme. Rhyme, line, monopoly.
Up and in, and we're underway.
Why didn't you take this serious? It was nothing personal. I would hate to hurt others.
This one popped up, foul ground first base side.
I get paid either way.
Clark makes the catch, and there's one down. Now here is Carlos Beltran.
Jay, you're up. Yeah.
Foul ball. Beltran goes 6'1", batting second in today's lineup, and he was born in Puerto Rico.
Very important.
Hard hit, right side. Steps on first for the out.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Poetry is supposed to be a play on words, but the words connect. Abstract.
Gil
It's not
Hodges
about
now at the
syntax
plate
or
as he
subtext.
swings through strike
It's
one.
pain. It's art. It's tears and heart. Fears and love.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory.
Feeling,
Catcher tosses
trust,
the
and memory.
mask, settles
Breath.
under it,
Moved
makes
on.
the catch, in and
Moved
go.
on. So you share.
It is.
You're
Wait,
better.
we found a piece.
Just a
Bottom
single
of the
thing.
first. Here's Juan Soto.
Afraid.
Let's go find you.
Is anyone there?
First pitch, not close.
To this.
That's
To me.
hard.
Then send it or don't. I don't care.
The pitch behind with that swing. It's
I got a
strike
ball,
one.
strike.
And a swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone.
Oh, gets dirty. In the dirt, and he picks it. And that's a great play.
It's life.
So digging in, Ken Griffey Jr.
It's not happy endings. Even endings.
Line drive, caught.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. One of those things comes screaming towards you. Watch your lips.
Whips it across, and it's a 1-2-3 inning.
I think you do care. When you wrote that poem, you
Back
wanted
here at PNC Park, now the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez.
things to make sense, and sometimes they don't. And that
Swing and a miss, strike one.
Cold night tonight, Boo. That's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creep it into my mind right now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Oh, I'm back into it.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
Very good work.
Piazza down to first. In time to get him. One away and a strikeout. Now the third baseman, Scott Rowland. Ground ball left side. Fires across the diamond. And there's 2 down. Joey Gallo steps to the plate.
You want to talk, right? That's why you came over?
He was late there. Strike one.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning.
Have you thought about the pressure she's under because of this?
I feel like if I wanted to
This isn't like before where you just pack up and go whenever you don't like something.
I know that. I can't take them anywhere, can I? I'm stuck.
Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the catcher, Mike Piazza. In the air, right side. Judge really on his horse for this one. Can't get there. This one lands foul. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And now it's even 1-1. That one in triple digits.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
So here's Kyle Tucker now.
Never is.
One down, base is empty. Late swing, foul to the left. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. And that one hammered. Judge going back on it. And that one is off the wall. Now around second, going for third. The relay. No.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
2 outs. Fouled off down the right side. Second inning here, no score. Up the middle to first, and the inning is over. And we're back. And now the right fielder, Aaron Judge. Page back to work.
Okay, Kenny. We can do it.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
We all know Yankee Stadium is a great place for Judge to hit home runs. In fact, his coaches joke and say he can sneeze one out to right. Well, the scary part is it might be true.
But it is, perhaps.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana.
Thanks.
That's outside. 1-0. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball,
1 out, base is empty. Comes up empty, that's strike 2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
I know this
And a
is
ball evens the count.
I have a lot going on.
Hey, stop being
I am
so
still the
loud.
mayor, and we all still have work to do. David Mann is planning to propose a motion that would lift the ban on big business in Wellsbury, and we cannot make that happen. So, let's focus on that.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Snooping around here. The official statement is, I stand by my wife. To quote Winston Churchill, this is not
King Sandias.
It is not even the beginning.
Fans another. That's 3 straight strikeouts. Here's the second baseman, Brian Dozier. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Let's get to work here.
Top of the third, no score. That one is hammered right field. That's back. To the warning track, makes the catch. As we go to the last of the third. Leading off, Ryan Reynolds. Swings through that.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Witt. Over to first. And they take care of Reynolds for the out. And now it's Mark Vientos.
No, he didn't recognize changeup early on that. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Witt. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down. Juan Soto now. Grounded out his first time up. There's the strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
2 strikes.
I like this. My brother is always fighting music for me.
Swing and a miss, and Skubal gets the strikeout. On to the fourth, and now Bobby Witt Jr.
Witt Jr. is one of only 2 players in AL/NL history to have 20 home runs and 20 stolen bases in each of his first 2 seasons, Boog. The other player, Julio Rodriguez.
Witt, 24 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019. The shortstop takes the ball.
I'm very cool with fans, you know. Okay. I haven't told a lot of people.
Satchel into his motion. The long windup. Turns on the rubber, kicks and fires.
Secrets hold power. So I'm telling you about it to
This one in the air right field. Soto gets under it.
I'm sorry.
And there's one away. So up next, Carlos Beltran. He's 0 for 1.
When I says that you can get
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Oh, wait, I love that.
Ground ball right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. And now the first baseman, Gil Hodges. He's 0 for 1. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the third out. The inning is over.
Guess the day didn't go well.
Back here in Pittsburgh, bottom 4. And now here is Ken Griffey Jr. Out to short, Witt. 1 up, 1 down. Here is Moncada. First time up, he grounded to third.
Is that real? No. No, you gotta be kidding.
Swing and a line drive ripped out of the right center. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Piazza stands in here, takes ball 1 low. 1-0-1 on the gun, swing and a miss. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
2 strikes.
Up the middle, nice stop. Not in time, he's safe. First and second, 1 out. Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tut, to the plate now. Hodges, Witt for 1. To Hodges, in time, that's an inning-ending double play.
Slow.
play. You may see me working at McDonald's. There is talk of
And
allowing
welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Jordan Alvarez.
For my business. What is this?
That one in triple digits.
Well, these players, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Swing and a ground ball. Lindor on to first. One up, one down. Here's the third baseman, Scott Rowland. Grounded out his first time up. That one ripped. That ball's carrying. And it hits the fence. Makes the turn and heads for second. And it's a double. Their first hit in this one.
Waste no time there. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Gallo goes after that one for strike one. Way inside.
Not close.
Late with the swing there.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside.
And a swing and a miss. He picks up his fifth strikeout on the hill. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
And that one fouled off. Fly ball down the line, and that will drop foul. Man on second, two down. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. So we head to the bottom of the fifth, and the batter will be the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. First pitch swinging.
You know, this group of hitters, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Next is switch hitting first baseman Tony Clark. Over one so far.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for him at times.
Sliced hard but foul.
It's the two of us against the world, and I do that. I've been defending my mom to everyone. I've been
Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. No swing. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5.
She just walks around doing whatever she wants, and it's not
Up the middle.
I know her so well.
Throw to first in time.
And it scares me.
Brian Reynolds here. Grounded out his first time. Popped up. Hodges settles underneath it. And that's the inning.
I didn't do that. I just got it. It's fun.
Back here at PNC Park, top 6. Now it's going to be Carlos Santana. Page back to work. Fouled off. He was late.
Nice.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. And it's off the wall. Around first, heading for 2. Safe at second with nobody out, and that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
One away. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
I'm a little mad at you.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
I know why. Yeah. So glad.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
And that just misses.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. And he punches him out. He went around. And the batter now, Carlos Beltran.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
In the dirt. But no advance. That's ball 1. That misses off the outside edge.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Satchel comes to the plate.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Strikeout number 8. And we're back. Now the third baseman, Mark Vientos. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. And out of here. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0. So the lineup flips over. And now it's Juan Soto. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Makes the grab, 1 away. So digging in, Ken Griffey Jr. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. And first offering is fouled off.
Yeah, he's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
And strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Strikes him out with 102. 2 outs, base is empty. Yoan Moncada with a chance to hit. 1 for 2. Hit hard, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Oh, I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just lost the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
Squirts away a little bit. Moncada off of first with 2 away. Ground ball up the middle. They take the force out. An acrobat. Back here in Pittsburgh, top of inning number 7. And now, Gil Hodges.
Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's been a challenge for these hitters to get their rhythm right.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Didn't quite have enough.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Chopper right side, and that's just foul. In the air to left center. Reynolds trying to get there. Brings it in. 2 down. So 2 down now, and here is Scott Rowland.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Soto makes the grab, and that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the seventh. Here's Kyle Tucker.
Oh, hi. Don't look at me.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Does he think he could figure this out? Well, I am innocent.
Makes the catch. One down. And now it's Frankie Lindor.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
What's going on with the casino stuff?
Just missed.
Joe was worried about it. I thought chain restaurants weren't allowed in
On the ground. Whips it to first. And a couple of quick outs. Tony Clark, the next to hit. He's grounded out a couple of times.
Well, I feel like this is just going to go away. It is going to go away.
And a swing and a miss.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Alvarez makes the catch, and that'll do it.
This is not the time to bury your hands. I know when things get hard to just run away.
Back here at PNC Park, now it's the DH, Joey Gallo.
Please, do you think you're unaware? Their mom is being called a murderer. They couldn't escape that if they tried. You can't pretend this isn't
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
You never think of anyone else. You don't consider Zion. Do you have any idea how long you're moving around hurt him?
Looking to get the tying run on base. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Piazza down to first with him. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. Here comes Aaron Judge, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
I don't think this is the fit. I wanted to help them. And I want to help now, but no.
Hard ground ball base now.
Well, you wanted it, hey?
And the tying run is on base.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And that one fouled off. And that misses. And it's 1-1.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
You're telling me I can't run away from something? That's rich.
Oh,
Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. And they add a pair. It's 2-1.
You think I'm never going to run away from
One down. Now it's the second baseman, Brian Dozier.
That wasn't my fault. It was a little your fault.
This one in the air. Clark under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. 0 for 3 in this one.
I'm still your mother. Yes, I can.
Swing and a ball popped up. Page drops into the glove, and that is that. And we're back. Now at the plate, Ryan Reynolds.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tie and run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
Slap the other way, foul. Late swing, fouled off. Out to short, Witt. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Vientos up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. Holding on to a one-run lead here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. And a count 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. And here is Juan Soto. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Swings through that one for strike 1.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at-bats and get some base runners on. Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and lifted into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now, Ken Griffey Jr. up the middle. Sneaks through, base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
No, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high-leverage spot right there. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here comes Yohan Moncada. First off.
Virginia, you get back.
Offering it just misses. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Base hit into the outfield. Coming around third is Soto. He'll score and they tie it.
No, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Loud contact leads to the
Doctor. For everything.
I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Next to hit, Mike Piazza. Beltran settles under this one. Makes the grab, and that will end the inning.
And that's what I thought.
Back here in Pittsburgh, we go to the 9th. Now the number 2 hitter, Carlos Beltran.
I guess I never thought about if I was the problem. I never considered the fake run for me.
Good morning.
Pitcher swung on, belted. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double. So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. And here's the first baseman, Gil Hodges. Just missed. Popped up. Moncada.
That was bugging.
There's one away. Now it's Jordan. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Sends him down looking. Throws him with the heater at the knee. Rolling. Swings through it for strike 1. Throw, save. Piazza too late with that one. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Swings and misses. And the count is 1-2. Good eye right there.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping it ends up off the plate away.
Down inside, and that's ball 3. Ball 4, he walked in, and that keeps things going.
Oh, So everyone can stare at me more? No, thank you. Hey. Hi. I'm here too.
Go ahead run on base. Gallo digs in now. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Little chopper rolls foul. With the go-ahead run here at the top of the ninth.
Let me know how you're doing.
Smoked on the ground a second. Throws the first in time. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. And welcome back to the ballpark.
They're cute.
Sadly, she's over Sophie.
And now the DH, Kyle Tucker.
Here, you want me to dance?
There's a swing and a miss.
Yeah, no, I'm not going there.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first, and Tucker is retired. Here's Francisco Lindor. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Up the middle, Dozier. In plenty of time to first. Lindor retired. Now here is Tony Clark.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
I hate bacon. Enough about me.
COVID.
Well, you know, I find I'm only...
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
Jim told me that you needed space.
Foul ball still 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning.
I'm supposed to shop on tulips and
Caught on and lifted in the air. And that'll do it.
What's tulips next? It's the spring dance. Oh, I never went to the dance. Never? My 1 year of high school wasn't very easy. I love the idea of...
Back here at PNC Park, on to extra innings. Aaron Judge at the plate. Munoz back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Aaron, meet Lynette.
Yeah, you do like that. Leave me alone.
Jen's school's happening.
Swing, no appeal. Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Go to third. Save.
I'm gonna go to work. It was nice meeting you. I'll see you later.
Pitch misses there, and the count is 3-1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
You really didn't know about this guy.
Hard hit, but right at him in left. Maybe bluffing there as he returns to third.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets...
Left-hander out of the bullpen, Josh Hader. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Santana swings through it for strike 1.
I'm not going to.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see...
Flails at that one. It's a strikeout. Now a chance for Ryan Dozier. Check swing, appeal to first. No, he held up. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
1 strike.
And a swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
Swings and misses. On to the bottom of the 10th.
No. What's the deal? I
guess you'll just meet her when
woke up?
Now it's the switch hitting outfield. Ryan Reynolds.
Mom, there's no kidding.
And a quick out number 1. So up next, Mark Vientos. He's already scored in this game. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Big swing and miss.
Pitchers pitches in this situation. First base is open. He walks him. No big deal.
Winning run stands at second. On the ground, right side. Dozier. That's it out. Big situation. And here comes the big bat.
Be nice. Go.
Of Juan Soto.
Clearly didn't want to mess with him right there, so I think it makes sense to play the numbers game in this spot.
Junior swings through it for strike one.
0-1.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning.
Crazy.
The 11th inning set to get underway. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Bobby Witt Jr. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Man at second. In the air, left field. Reynolds gets under it. Puts it away for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Beltran up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Swings and misses. And 1-1. Just missed. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. And here in extra innings. That one misses. Ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Swings through that one in front that time. Back to the mound. He's got it. Throws to first in time. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Gil Hodges getting ready to hit. Tap foul at the plate. And he grounds one back up the middle, sizzling on its way to the outfield. Run comes in from second. It's an RBI single, and they've got the lead in extra innings. 2 outs, runner on first. Yordan Alvarez now at the plate. Hodges leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Comes up empty.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Line drive, base hit. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Bird. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to...
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning. And we're back. Here is Yoan Moncada. Swings and misses. Strike 1. And that is out of play. So the tying run at second. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Fights it off, he'll see another. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And now 1 away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Mike Piazza. That one the other way. Throws to first in time. Piazza out the play. So it's their last chance.
What are you guys doing?
Next is the designated hitter, Kyle Tucker. Fought off foul. Sends it to center, and this should be it.
Oh, God.
That's the ball game.
love the fact they didn't quit. They had to do a little extra work tonight to secure this win, but it's what you got to do over the course of a season if you want to be a championship ball club.
3-2 the final score. A one-run